I don't know what it really means. I don't want no more fruit. I'm tired of fruit. I didn't realize how much joy food gave me. Hi everybody, it is Shae. Welcome back to my channel. Today, well, if you're new here, I do videos on locks, home decor, a little bit of fashion, thrifting, all of that good stuff, healthy eating. But today's video is a little different because we are talking about the Daniel fast. And we are specifically talking about how much I have struggled on this fast. I'll tell you my struggles, but then I'll also tell you things that have helped me through this fast. But first, let's get into what the Daniel fast is if you don't already know. The Daniel fast is a 21-day fast that Daniel did. It's the book of Daniel in the Bible. You can go read it. So 21 days, he didn't have anything pleasant to eat, as the word says, because he wanted to hear from God, focus on God. So every year, my church does the Daniel fast at the beginning of the year. So we're in January, beginning of the year, we all do it collectively together. Let me interrupt this program for a bit just to come in and give a little more information about what a Daniel fast is. I had somebody leave me a comment asking about what a Daniel fast is because she had never heard of it. So I just want to give you a little more information, and this information was provided by my church. I want to read it word for word because it's a lot, but I will paraphrase a little bit. So fasting is a spiritual discipline that is taught throughout the Bible. Jesus expected his followers to fast, and he said that God rewards fasting. What is fasting according to the Bible? It means to voluntarily reduce or eliminate your intake of food for a specific time or purpose. Now, you can do food, or you can also do like social media or I don't know, secular music. You can do whatever you want, but the focus is for you to deny your flesh, giving that time and give that time back to God to allow him to speak into your life. So that's the purpose of fasting. And I'll be honest, for years and years, I never fasted because I'm like, I don't know what it really means. Like, I don't really get anything out of it. But for some reason this year, no, I'll take that back. Last year, I fasted from social media for a little while. And that was just me on my own personally. And I started to realize the effectiveness of it. It also says here that fasting is one of the most effective tools for Christians looking to dive deeper in their walk with Christ. It is a way of strengthening your spirit while restricting your flesh. Often our flesh dictates its desires daily, but fasting is a way of regaining that control in our life. Yes, food dictated my desires daily. So I think that kind of sums it up. I think that's a good kind of summary. I'm sure you can find a lot of things online about it, but I just wanted to give you a little more information. Okay, now back to our back to our regularly scheduled program. So last year, was it last year or the year before? It was last year. I did the fast, but I fasted from social media. So I don't really consume Instagram, but I wasn't really consuming TikTok at that time, but I'm heavy on YouTube. I love YouTube, like morning, noon, and night, YouTube. So I fasted from YouTube for 21 days, totally fine. I always said to myself, I don't really have to fast from food. Like, it's not going to be a struggle for me because I've been vegan before. And I was like, you know what? Food is not going to be a struggle. So I probably don't need to do that. But still, this year, I said, you know what? I'm going to do food. So fasting from food means no sweets, no meats, no dairy. And that's easy for me because the meats, like I said, totally fine. Dairy, I only have almond milk or nut milk or whatever. I don't do any dairy, cow milk. The sweets is where we had a problem. We had a big problem. So I didn't think I ate that much sugar and really don't eat that much sugar. But when I tell you that my system was craving sugar, I was like, my friends were like, well, you know, you could have fruit to kind of, what's the word? to curb that craving. I don't want no more fruit. I'm tired of fruit. I want some cookies. I want some cakes. I want some bread. I don't want any more fruit. That's what I was telling. But I had to kind of like humble myself and really, remember what this fast is about. So I don't eat a lot of sweets or sugar, but sugar's in everything, right? It's in my salad dressing. So I had to change that. Also, I made a creamy avocado, like vegan salad dressing, and it's on TikTok. I got the message from Pinterest, so go ahead and look at that. It is so good. So anyway, I had to change my salad dressing. And then I eat the dark chocolate almonds from Trader Joe's, and I eat the dark chocolate peanut butter cups from Trader Joe's, like on a daily basis. So when I had to cut that out, it was like, girl, what are you gonna do? But anyway, I was able to implement some other things that have gotten me through. I'm on day 13 now, so I do feel better. Like I don't have those cravings as much, but I definitely tell you in the beginning that I miss them. So let me give you a few tips on how to get through this fast successfully. Number one, you are going to want to have a plan, and that's a food plan. You're going to want to have a plan. You're going to know what you're going to eat morning, noon, and night, and also for snacks. So my breakfast is easy. It's overnight oats. I do that all the time, no matter what. But the only thing I had to take out was my granola because it has sugar in it. That was easy. Lunch, I'll do like a soup, or I've made like mixed vegetables with brown rice, black beans. Perfect. All right. So for breakfast here, we have our overnight oats. In it, I have apples, and let me open it. Hold on. So in my overnight oats, I have coconut, apples, raisins, and walnuts. And of course, I just mixed it with some almond milk. So that's going to be right now when I get in the car. When I get to work, I'm actually making some tea because you guys hear my voice. But anyway, so between the water and the tea, I'll be good. And then around 9 o'clock, I will have a banana. And then I will eat lunch around, and then I'm just drinking water, of course. My water, I did put oranges and lemons in there. For lunch, I got black beans, roasted vegetables, which is squash, zucchini, tomatoes, onions, and that's it. Cut up a half of a yam, and then I got some brown rice, so that'll be the lunch. For my dessert after my lunch, probably be these 2 oranges, and then I'll probably drink this. This is kind of like a treat for me, plus I need it because you hear my voice, but I love pressed juicery, so that's like a treat. So I'll drink that in the afternoon, probably around 2 o'clock, and eat my popcorn. Dinner, salad, maybe some potatoes, and you can have seasoning. So we would put a little seasoning, my husband and I, because we are doing the fast together, but we put a little seasoning on our potatoes as well. So we are eating a lot of the same things, but it's okay. For dessert, we've been having smoothies. We've been having a lot of fruit. We've also been having peanut butter with no sugar added. I'll put the peanut butter on apples, rice cakes. My husband will just eat it out the jar. So that's been helping a lot. Another thing that has helped me is that, like I said before, the entire church is doing the fast. My friends are at the church, and so we actually have a 21-day favor fast on the Bible app. So every day there's a devotional that you do and read. And so I'm doing that with 2 of my girlfriends. And so it has really, really been a blessing because you go in whatever time of day you want. But at the end of the devotional, you kind of write or give your thoughts about what God is saying to you. So every day we get to read each other's thoughts. And I just texted them the other day. I was like, you guys, this has just like been such a blessing to me. I thoroughly enjoy this. I'm looking forward to reading what you guys are writing every day. So that has been a blessing. Knowing that you have somebody to do this with. So my married couple group, we're also doing it together, and we're all on a group text, and we send each other funny texts about what we're eating and like how much we miss our regular food and how long this fast is taking. So it's been fun to like laugh and joke with them. Like, it just really helps getting through this fast with your people. Like, you have people to lean on and laugh with and talk about, or talk about your struggles with, shall I say. So that's really been good. Another thing that has been really good is just like your prayer time. And you have to really be, I lose all my words when I do these. You have to really, I'll just say, really be focused on your prayer time with God, right? Otherwise, this is just a diet for you, and you can do this any time of year. But you really need to focus on reading the word, prayer, all of that. And I can honestly say I feel closer. I feel like I'm learning more. In addition to the 21-day devotional, I also do my Bible study on my own time, and I'm in the book of Numbers right now. So I'll kind of read and kind of give a summary of what that chapter is talking about, and then give like a life application. So that's been really, really helpful. It's like this a lot. Like, if you really take it seriously and do it right, you can really increase your prayer time with God. You can really hear from God. It's just, I mean, it's good all the way around. And that's my opinion. So in addition to having your increased prayer time, you becoming closer with God, also the natural, or I'll say not the natural, but the physical benefits of the fast are really, really good. We know, like I said before, I was struggling with sugar, because sugar is a drug. If you didn't already know, sugar is a drug, and we are all addicted to it. So sugar is a drug, but eliminating the sugar has made me less tired, shall I say. You know, if you guys know me, I love a nap. I will come home from work and I will nap for like 2 hours, literally 2 hours. And then I'll wake up, and then in about an hour or so, I'll get ready for bed. That's not good, right? But now I feel like I have an increased amount of energy. The digestive, I was having a few digestive issues before this fast. Those are gone. So it's really, really beneficial to do this. I really recommend everybody, even if you're not spiritual, this fast will benefit you just for the food alone. So just try it. I mean, we all need a detox. We all need to like detox our system, because we put so much junk in. We have all of this environmental stuff. A good detox is always great. What are my next steps? Okay, so day 13, we go till 21, but I also ordered the Dr. Bobby Price 14-day detox. So I'm excited to do that. I'll probably do that in February, towards the end of February, because I do want to give myself a break and kind of like enjoy food, because I am a foodie. I really, really love food, and I did not realize how much it not consumed my life, but I'll say how much joy I got out of it. I didn't realize how much joy food gave me, but the focus on this is to realize that Christ is our real joy, and that's what we need to be focused on. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.